Welcome, electronic video guests, to the outer limits of the trading card hobby TTM. Through the mail, we seek to have the famous and the infamous sign the trading cards and photographs we send to them through the mail. Today, we have 6 such specimens to examine. 6 trading card autograph request return specimens to examine on our TTM Tuesday. So if you like seeing envelopes being cut open, you've come to the right place. Sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the fun. Presented to you from the worldwide YouTube video airfill. All right, we're going to do some TTMs on a TTM Tuesday. After we do that, we're going to bust open this value pack 2023 Donruss basketball 30 card value pack. It's got hollow pink laser parallels. We love getting pink stuff. We're going to give away some to people too. A couple of cards each per person if they want them. We'll get into all that after we do our TTMs. Just remember, if you ever buy a pack of these for yourself, they hit it down here at the bottom trying to entrap you. Age is 9 plus. 9 is fine. Otherwise, 8 would be too late for you. You might find yourself in jail for corrupting the morals of a minor. All right, we'll do that later. Before we get started with our TTMs and all this trading card fun, let's remind everybody, when we get to 1,200 subscribers, we're giving away this box. 2021 Panini Chronicles Draft Picks, first off the line, featuring 4 autographs. Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson, star quarterback of the New York Jets. He's going to make life hell for Aaron Rodgers while he waits for Aaron Rodgers to give him a little taste of heaven. He might get a Zach Wilson autograph. Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Kyle Trask. Unbelievable. All right. 1,200. Once we get to 1,200 subscribers, we're giving it away. We only need about 1,122 or 23 to go. So tell everybody to subscribe. All right, let's get started. Enough wasting time with all these announcements. Let's do some TTMs. TTM number 1, that's coming to us out of South Suburban Illinois. Let's see what we got from South Suburban Illinois. TTM fun, you can't beat it. Bo Jackson? Did he sign? He did not sign. For a minute I thought, Bo Jackson signed this card? No, he did not sign it. He sent it back. Bo Jackson says, nope, I'm too important. That's all right. What a great athlete he was, one of the all-time greats. At least he didn't send a price list back. Keeps himself out of the TTM Hall of Shame. God bless old Bo Jackson. You know, I wonder sometimes when these guys send the card back, is it better for them to send the card back? You know, obviously I've had a lot of cards I send out. They never get sent back. They're not signed or returned or anything. Somebody just throws them away or keeps them or whatever. But when they actually take the time to send the card back unsigned, I have the impression of the athlete, in this case Bo Jackson, he thinks he's just too good to sign it. And what about all the other people that don't even send the card back? I have a much better opinion of them for some reason than the ones that send it back unsigned. But that could be just me. What do you all folks think? Put some comment down. And what do you think of people who send the card back unsigned? But like we said, God bless Bo Jackson. Hope he's doing all right. He sent our card back. with no ink. All right, Bo Jackson. All right, let's hope for better luck. What a way to start. Let's go to TTM number 2. This one's coming to us from San Bernardino, California. Maybe we'll have better luck getting something back from California. What do we got? Is this one signed? Yes, it is. That's what we like to see. Phil Villapiano, outstanding. Oakland Raiders legend, 74 years old, signing this 1975 Topps card. Probably the greatest football player ever to come out of Bowling Green. He was the MAC Defensive Player of the Year in 1970. Second-round draft choice by the Raiders in 1971. He had a great career. He finished second in the voting for Defensive Rookie of the Year in 1971. Four-time Pro Bowler. He had a goal line forced fumble in Super Bowl 11 that turned the game around for the Raiders. Phil Villapiano, one of the all-time greats. Look at that sweet old Topps card. That is a beauty. Look at that. That is something else. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. That is the way to do it. That signature looks great on that card, too. Thank you, Mr. Villapiano. Really appreciate that. Let's move on now to our next TTM. This one coming to us from Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, boy, Omaha, Nebraska. That is one of the strangest towns in the United States of America. A lot of weird things went on down there in Omaha. If you haven't read the book, I think it's called The Franklin Cover-Up by John DeCamp. You might want to read that. Very interesting book. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got Mr. Eddie Watt. Look at that. That signature looks beautiful on that 1973 Topps card. Look at that sweet old Topps card. Let's take a look at that. 1973 Topps. 81 years old, Eddie Watt. He was a pretty darn good pitcher for those great Oriole teams of 1967 to 1971. Watt pitched more games and had more saves than any other Orioles pitcher. He won 2 World Series championships. For his career, pitched 10 years, his first 8 with Baltimore. He had a 38-36 record, 80 saves, 2.91 ERA. Only gave up 37 home runs in his career and only allowed 7.2 hits per 9 innings. Very good pitcher. I notice here on the back of the card, see that? It says Eddie went on a USO tour of Vietnam. Well, I'm glad Francis Ford Coppola didn't use that for his USO scene in Apocalypse Now. That Playboy Bunny scene was a much better call than Eddie Watt. But we thank Mr. Eddie Watt for signing this 1973 Topps card. That is a beauty. That signature looks really good on that card. Good old pitcher, Eddie Watt. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate that. All right, now we're rolling. We got us some TTMs coming through, some successes. Let's look at this next one coming to us from St. Paul, Minnesota. Town named after the Apostle Paul, who did so much to spread the gospel of Jesus. What do we got coming to us from St. Paul? Oh, we got our art card. Beautiful. Custom art card signed by political maverick, professional wrestler, actor, whatever you want to call him. TV show host Jesse Ventura. That is one of our best returns. He's got his Navy SEAL team hat on. Look at that. Great old wrestler, Reform Party candidate. Stunned the establishment in 1999 by winning the governor's office in Minnesota. He also, more impressively, won a defamation lawsuit against the blowhard Chrissy Kyle and his estate. after the blowhard Kyle stated in his sniper book he punched out Ventura in a bar after Ventura criticized the Iraq War. That turned out to be yet another exaggeration and a fabric from the imagination of Chrissy Kyle trying to smear Jesse Ventura. He said, I'm not having that. See you in court, Chrissy. He took that sniper to court and beat him. Very good, Jesse Ventura. What he also sent us with our custom mark card is Jesse Ventura's Die First and Quit. Outstanding. What is that, one of his new shows? Well, join the revolution. Jesse Ventura JesseVentura.substack.com. I don't know what that is. Must be some type of internet TV show. What do they call those? Podcasts or something like that? I'm not sure what all these newfangled broadcasts and shows are. Some kind of electronic media, I guess. You can join Jesse Ventura. You want to check that out. He signed this card. We thank him for that and signing this. He's got a lot of interesting theories that I agree with. So you guys might want to check out his show. There it is. Join the revolution. JesseVentura.substack.com. Outstanding. I bet you he'll give you the straight dope on 9/11, JFK, and some other stuff. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Ventura. That is one of our best returns. All right. We got 2 left. Our next one coming to us all the way from Syracuse, New York. I got a feeling this one might be the legendary basketball coach of the Syracuse Orange. Let's see if I'm right. It's our custom card. Yes, sir. Jimmy Boeheim. Thank you, sir. Look at that. Can you see that signature there? He put J. Boeheim. Very nice, Coach Boeheim. He was the head coach of Syracuse for 44 years. And last season they kind of pushed him out the door into retirement and said, okay, let's get a fresh face in there. But think about that, 44 years. He won 998 games, 34 NCAA tourney appearances, 5 Final Fours. Of course, won that national championship, known for his 2-3 zone defense. Never really had a ton of blue chip players, but when he did have Carmelo Anthony, he got his 1 title. He won a lot of games, though, coaching against teams with better rosters, outcoached the other team. Look at that game he had against Tom Izzo on Michigan State in 2018. His Syracuse team, no future NBA players, beat an MSU team with 5 NBA players. Great coach, Jim Boeheim. Thank you, sir, for signing this custom art card. Hall of Fame college basketball coach, Jim Boeheim. Thank you, sir. Very good return. All right, here's our last return. This one's coming to us from Las Vegas, Nevada. What do we got coming to us from Las Vegas? They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but this thing came back to us from Vegas. We got a note. Oh, look at that. I'll tell you what. I think, I was just thinking about this card the other day, and I looked it up. I've been waiting 9 months for this return. Look at this beautiful 1987 Topps rookie card signed by Randall Cunningham, 60 years old. Probably the first great dual-threat quarterback. All-American in 1983 and 1984 at UNLV. Second-round pick by the Eagles in 1985. Played 16 seasons in the NFL, mostly with the Eagles and Vikings. 3-time Pro Bowler at his best season in 1998 when he led the league in passer rating, led the Vikings to a 15-1 record. They scored the most points in NFL history, but then they lost that NFC title game, got upset by the Falcons, one of the best NFC title games of all time. For his career, he passed for 29,974 yards, 207 TDs, 134 interceptions, rushed for 4,928 yards, 6.4 yards per carry, second best in NFL history behind Michael Vick. He also had 35 rushing touchdowns. Look at that sweet rookie card. Randall Cunningham, like I said, I was just thinking about this card. 9 months, and it was not free. $25, but I don't consider that a fee. Now, let's see what he put on his note. Let me see. Yeah, because this will explain it here. Dear loyal sports collector, as pastor of Remnant Ministries, I'm sincerely thankful for your donation. Send in with your autograph request. Your funds are helping us to finance construction of our new 50,000 square foot church facility. Every dollar counts. If you know of anyone who want to contribute to our building fund with a $25 donation, just send it to Remnant Ministries along with your individual card, picture, football, helmet, jersey that you would like signed with postage return envelope and postage included. God bless you, Randall Cunningham, 3-time NFL Burt Bell Player of the Year. That's right. I don't consider that a fee. He's asking for a church donation. You can consider that a tithe, doing some work for the Lord. If you want to get you a nice Randall Cunningham autograph, just send him $25 to his church out there in Las Vegas. Thank you, sir. That is a great return. Randall Cunningham rookie card. Beautiful. Really, really appreciate that. I'm glad my $25 fee is going to such a worthy cause. All right, that's all our TTMs. I guess now we'll bust open this 30-card Donruss value pack. Let's see what we got. If you want to have a couple of cards, all you got to do, get down into the comment field by 10 a.m. May 21st, 2023. Give me the name of an active Major League Baseball player who does not have a Topps, Bowman, or Panini card. We'll use comc.com to verify. I know of at least one. I know there's one active Major League player who does not have a Topps, Bowman, or Panini card. If you can think of another, put it in the comments field. If it checks out, we'll send you whatever 2 cards you want. Include the names of the 2 players for the cards you want. Sorry, no foreign addresses. U.S. mailing addresses only. I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm not Elon Musk. I can't send you this card to Ukraine. I don't have all that money for the weapons and all that. Come on, U.S. only. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got in our Donruss value pack. You name me a big league ball player who doesn't have a Panini, Bowman, or Topps card. You pick 2 of these cards. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is so exciting. Card number 1. Look at that. Justin Holiday of the Hawks. Look at that. Justin Holiday. Look at these old Donruss cards. I don't follow the NBA too much, so I don't only know the big names. Who's this guy? Oh, Tobias Harris. He used to play for the Pistons. And this here is, Franz Wagner, former University of Michigan great. I like old Franz. Of course, his brother is Mo Wagner. Great German basketball players. All right, what's next? Who's this? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Pretty good point guard. Very nice. That's a nice card. Look at this guy giving us the flex there. Who's this? Pat Connaughton. Never heard of him. Don't know if he's any good or not. There's this guy. Cam Reddish. He's not lived up to his draft billing. Cam Reddish. Another Duke player flopped in the NBA. What do we got here? Kyle Lowry. It's not bad. Kyle Lowry. Somebody might want that. P.J. Washington Jr. So far, this pack's kind of a dud. Who's this? Armani Brooks. Yeah, oh boy. We got here T.J. McConnell. Joe Harris. Who's this guy? LaMelo Ball. Oh, boy. All right. And we got a Scotty Barnes. That's not a bad little card. Somebody might want a Scotty Barnes. Cole Anthony. This card, I don't know. Oh, here's one of our special cards. Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton. A green like his sunburst or whatever. This is a dud pack for sure. DeAndre Ayton. Oh boy, another special card. Who's this guy? Oh, Lauri Markkanen. He's a good player. I like that guy. That's a nice special card. Look at that. Starburst card or whatever you call it. Very nice. All right, not too exciting. Joe Ingles. Man, I'll tell you what, don't we got any rookie cards? Oh, look at this guy. I'm surprised he's not flashing a gun on this card. Ja Morant. This guy's... They need to intervene and get this guy some help. He's acting crazy. He came out of a little small school, McNeese State. Where was it? Murray State? Or where does he go? Where did he go? To Murray or McNeese? Does it say on here? I don't know. One of those little colleges, and now that he's a big star, his head seems to be just coming unscrewed. He's having some problems. He needs some help. Everybody say a prayer for this guy. Hope he don't shoot himself in the leg or something. Jordan Clarkson. Man, these cards are not very good. That's the last pack I'll buy. Joshua Primo. Oh, boy. LeBron James. Got Trey Murphy. I don't think I've seen a rookie card in this pack. Keldon Johnson. Jeremy Grant. Oh, boy. Nobody's even going to want any of these cards. Jalen Green. Jusuf Nurkic. I don't know who he is. Where's this guy? Devontae Graham. Norman Powell. Marcus Morris. I don't think we got a rookie in that pack. Man, that is one of the biggest duds of all time. Aren't you supposed to get at least one rookie card or something? They got Chet Holmgren on the front. No rookie cards? That is probably the worst pack of cards I've ever seen. Oh, boy. I don't think anybody's going to... If anybody wants any of those cards, just put me in the comments field an active Major League player who does not have a Panini, Bowman, or Topps card. All right. That's maybe the worst pack of cards I ever bought. All right. That is it. Oh, before we go, though, before we hit the stop button and dump yet another video, TTM video, into the worldwide YouTube airfield, let me remind you all to jump over to Amazon.com. Type in this author's name, that's your narrator, and the book title into the search bar at Amazon.com. This book will come up. You might like that book. If you want to find out the real deal about the human experience and what we do in this crazy world we're tossed into, out of the void, we're thrown into this world system that just seems to herd us into a kind of a robotic existence. And sometimes we find ourselves cracking under the pressure, doing crazy things or weird situations. We wonder, how do we get into this mess? Is there any way out? If you'd like to read a book like that, just go ahead to Amazon and buy that. But if you're easily offended, you probably want to stay away. There's some rough stuff in here. If you're a crybaby, you definitely don't want this book. But if you're a big boy or a big girl or a big tranny, go on over to Amazon and buy that. All right, and remember, get everybody subscribed here so we can give away this Chronicles box with 4 autographs. I guarantee there's a lot better stuff in here than in these Donruss cards we just looked at. All right, time to sail out of here. I'm going to hit that stop button. Remember, we'll be back in a few days with some more, God willing. Until then, enjoy the rest of your life.